Hello, I am back again with emotional withdrawal. Like I have already said in the initial videos, that emotional withdrawal in a relationship, it's like a time bomb. It is not the thing that is welcome. And in these videos, we are simply trying to show the way how to deal with emotional withdrawal. I am sure every couple, every family, every individual is aware of emotional withdrawal in a relationship. It could be in the home or it could be at work among subordinates and workmates. So, in this session, I am aware that you are now seeing the picture that in most cases when a spouse withdraws or emotional withdraws, it points to something. It points to things that he or she could be misinterpreting, whether they could be true or not. So that's the fact that number one, every part to a spouse that is emotionally withdrawing, you need to realize that if you remember very well, it normally happens if there was something that you were discussing or something occurred, and this other part, the withdrawing part, did not truthfully portray his or her feelings and will be hurting internally. Now, in this short video, I want to point at bringing the awareness that the other part should be aware that my other spouse is withdrawing emotionally. And when you have realized that, you have known it, you need to approach it tactfully, because chances are that the approach could worsen the situation or it could rectify it. Secondly, it needs a truthful sharing between the two of you. It needs you to you can receive any response if you ask about anything the matter. You seem to be quiet. You can receive any response. But I tell you what, any response is better than the quietness. So you need to be prepared for that. And when you approach and you receive any response, you need not to worsen the situation. In most cases, the person who can restore or save the other part to the marriage or to the relationship is the one that was not involved, or the one that was not the victim. You put on the garment of salvaging your other part, and as you start, you are so calm to start talking about that issue, or asking what is the reason, why is he or is she so. If you remember the other way, that could be very helpful. If you remember of an issue maybe that you were discussing about, and sometimes it straight away comes to your mind that the issue that happened at the shops, the issue that happened when the friends were around, the issue that happened when we talked on the phone when he or she was at work during the day, if that comes up to your mind that this could be the reason of this emotional withdrawing, it is very positive and helpful for you to address that, to say, is it not? If it is, I'm very sorry. So we are saying once it has been realized, you have recognized that there is a emotional withdrawal with the other part to the relationship, you can help. I want to highlight and point that it is not beneficial to both of you to continue the silence. It can become so grave and deadly if it is maintained. Someone needs to come up with some wisdom and some brevity to uh, to disturb that silence, or to break that silence. And but you need to those who know the Lord, to those who are God's children, you need to do that prayerfully, so that whatever, because in most cases what will be causing the withdrawal, it is concealed anger of something that could be truly understood or wrongly interpreted, like I have said. And when you approach, you need to create an atmosphere of dialogue. You need to create an atmosphere of dialogue. And when that has happened, the part which is emotionally withdrawing can burst in anger, can burst in shouts, can do whatever. But I urge as a strong weapon the other part to hold it in and apply a lot of self-control with that desire, that you desire your other spouse to be delivered, to be saved, and you give him or her the opportunity to interpret or to say it out, that which will be the cause of the emotional withdrawal. That is very initial and very important, and more in the next step.